Thanks for looking at our annuity or not calculator, which is designed to help, based on your personal circumstances and priorities, establish whether or not annuity would be right for you or whether you should consider other retirement income solutions. So let's get started and show you how the tool works. Now, on this first screen, you'll see there are 6 statements here, all of which are priorities. And what you need to do is number them from 1 to 6, 1 being the most important thing to you and 6 the least important thing to you. Now, you have to use each numbers 1 through 6, and if you want any more information about the statement and some context for the statement, please click on the question marks, which will bring up some more information, which you can scroll down and close when you've read it. So let's just put some data in here, which is not necessarily accurate, but will give us an idea of what we're trying to do. And you'll see here there's already a warning saying that you need to use all the numbers 1 through 6. So here we go, I've got the 6 numbers in, and importantly you can always come back to this step by clicking on step 1 here and change over your priorities to work out if changing one of your priorities or prioritizing one thing above another, if you're not quite sure between 2 things, how that will impact on your outcome. So let's click on continue. This next screen is a very simple screen. It's just looking at your attitude to investment risk. Again, you can get more information through the question mark. But simply 5 is somebody who's very risky, 1 is no risk at all, and 3 is middle of the road. So here we'll just go for a middle of the road, number 3. Click on continue. Now this next screen is looking at your financial resources, excluding the value of your pension fund, your DC pension fund. So in the first box, it's your net value of your cash and investments. So that's all the money at the bank, your ISAs, your shares, any other investments you have, less any other debts you might have, for example, a mortgage. So I'm just going to put in a random amount here of 100,000. Any second property, not your main residence. I'm going to say there's no second property in this case. I'm going to do this on a single person, so not including a spouse. And I'm going to work it on the full new flat rate pension, state pension, which would be £7,800 per annum. The next box is whether or not you have any final salary pension benefits or defined benefit pension benefits. And in this example, I'm going to say that this person's got £3,000 per annum of final salary pension benefits to come at retirement. The next box would be a non-inflation proof pension, so that would be any pensions in payment or an annuity in payment already, and I'm going to leave that as 0. And the final box is whether or not you're expecting future assets or investments, and again, I'm going to leave that as 0. So the next box, or the final step here, 4 or 5, is to put in the value, total value of all your money purchase or personal pensions. So here I'm going to go for a value of £200,000 and then click on your results. Now here I've got a green outcome, which suggests that I should get a free annuity report, and it's suggesting that an annuity might be the right option for me in retirement. So if I go back to step 1, what I'm going to do here is switch over. So I'm going to take security out and make that number 3 and make to pass the pension funds on death number 1. And then I'm just going to leave everything else the same and click through. And our outcome this time has gone to an amber, which suggests that an annuity might not be right. And that's simply by lowering the priority of security, which can only be achieved through annuity, and prioritizing passing assets on to the family on death. So have a go yourself. Hopefully it will give the outcome that makes sense, and it will provide additional information at the bottom of the screen so you can get information relevant to your output. But always remember, you can go back on any of the steps and put in different information and see what impact that has. Thank you for trying our annuity or not tool.